Day 2, guys. I wanted to record it while there's still sun out. It's kind of late in the day, but I know the fields are going to be feeling. So rather than you stepping into the video and you're like, oh, it's also equally moody, I wanted to show up and create the space today and open the doors and say, the space is open for you guys to enter, and there's still daylight outside. And one of the things that I highly encourage you to do during this process is get as much sun as possible. Hug a tree, talk to the birds, talk to the sky, see the sunrise, look at the blue sky. Here it's a little bit, not just a little bit, there's, I think, a thunderstorm brewing, and I guess God, the heavens, are also weeping or preparing to cry for us. But hi, and welcome to day 2. I'm kind of torn actually right now between reading my notes for the day, and I will, and just holding space. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to talk. I just want to stare at the camera and just kind of just be here. Just be here. But you know what? Let's do that. But maybe something in what I wrote will help or resonate with you. So I want you to know that whatever happens, you'll be okay. There are no mistakes, and I'm trying to put myself back in those versions of me when I was in my 20s, and I was that girl. That girl that my friends would beg and plead, like, please, don't do it, Kai. And maybe if there was a chance for them to hide my phone or lock it away, they would have, because I don't know what happened. I mean, I know, but yeah. And then to remember my 30s, and just, I think, like, another version of worse just happened with just staying in a relationship for far too long, and the cheating and the violence, not being able to go to work for 2 weeks because just my face was just too swollen and blue, or just the blatant infidelity. I'd be walking in and, okay, I'm not gonna get into detail because well, let's not, but that really does something to you. And I guess that's why right now I want to be able to hold space and be in it with you guys, but at the same time, I'm in a different, thankfully, oh my gosh, I'm proud of you, Kai. Wait, I'm proud of you. Thankfully, I'm in a different headspace, and I am going through a 30-day no contact rule as well, and I'll talk about that in day 4. But I just wanted to acknowledge that there will be a lot of denial and bargaining that's going to happen. And if you are actually really at the start of it, at the beginning, really, really fresh from a breakup or a loss, nothing is going to make sense. No words that are coming out of my mouth will make sense. This might even actually land as no fucking yang, annoying, and that's why I just want to hold space. I just want to be here and acknowledge the hurt, the ache, whatever you're going through right now. But at the same time, I also want to say that this could be one of the first things that shows up. Well, I guess at least for me, was denial and bargaining, and I didn't even know that was what was happening. So I just wanted to name that, so that you'll allow yourself to be patient and kind with your thoughts, kind with the confusion that's happening in your mind. Like I said in day 1, seek out your support system. You will need it at this time to be able to talk to someone you can trust without any judgment. Back in my 20s and 30s, I did have friends that I was talking to, but at the same time, I think we were at that stage where they weren't able to hold that non-judgmental space for me, because you could see it in their demeanor, or you could see in how fast they would be able to reply or say something back, the shoulds and the shouldn'ts. So if there's someone older, wiser, or even around the same age, but you can see that they have that grasp, that capacity to just be there with you as you talk out loud, as you process things. Because what I notice is when there is resistance from the other person, someone that you're talking to, and there's automatic resistance, that doesn't allow whatever it is, the emotion, the thought, the sentiment, to just plop and come out and just be seen and acknowledged by them and by you, most importantly by you. And I guess that's why sometimes, or in the past few years, when I went through a very, very tough breakup, I had just lost my mom. I had moved out of somebody's, from living with someone. I didn't know where to go. Fortunately, God was there. There were angels in the form of humans that offered a room, friends that I hadn't talked to, or, just people started showing up. And I'm so grateful for that. But at the same time, I didn't want to be a burden. I wasn't talking about the pain, the grief, the confusion. Did I do the right thing? Was it too soon? Did I jump the gun? All of those things that just needs processing. So what I ended up doing was just switching on the camera. I have files and files of videos that I haven't even seen myself. I haven't watched it. It's 2 years. It's 2026. It's 2 years later and I haven't watched it. But during that time, it really helped for me to be able to talk out loud and feel like there's someone there, even if it's just a camera, even if it's just my reflection on the screen looking back at me, and just to hear my voice and feel. I think there, in psychological terms, there's actually a term for it, reflexive. I'll write it down in the description later. But if that's something that you want to try out, in those moments where you check in with your friend and they're not available, you check in with your sibling and they're not available, and you just feel like you need to talk, you need to cry, maybe it'll help for you to switch on your camera and just talk. I'll also be adding a link in the description for another video on YouTube. Wonderful creator. I don't think she's I don't know. Anyway, she's a breathing physiotherapist, and I came across her because only recently, I struggled with delayed onset grief, and a lot of things were surfacing, from anxiety to physical manifestations. I couldn't eat, I couldn't breathe. I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes, dyslipidemia, all these like big medical jargon, like 5 diagnoses, autoimmune, Graves, whatever, all these things. I felt like I was dying. I couldn't breathe. And, it's called air hunger for anyone who might be going through that. This might be a message that you actually really needed to see right now. I'll link the video down below. But interestingly enough, when I finally scheduled a consultation with her online, virtually, I just started crying, and I said, like, this feels weird because I feel like I'm letting go. That's the thing that I said. And it wasn't really about letting go of my mom. But letting go of this, like I said, maybe on day one or the previous one, it's like letting go of that reality, that version of you that existed in that reality. And it was interesting because when I started watching the videos that she sent a link, it's a 26-day guided breathing exercises video. She kept her guided message in the videos was let go, relax your shoulders. If you feel like you're wanting to take that deep breath, just let go, swallow. She kept on saying that, and there were emotions that just came out because my breath was just being guided into this surrender, into this soft exhale. And that's the reason why I wanted to add that video on day 2. Check it out. There's different versions of the guided meditation. There's 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 18, 20. There's different ones. Just scroll through her content, whichever one you're open to trying out, and just surrender. Allow her voice to guide you, and allow the emotions to come up, and trust. And if grief and pain and just wailing and wanting to cry comes up, it's okay. It's okay. It's exactly what the moment needs. And like what I said in the beginning, you are exactly where you need to be. There's no right or wrong. There are no mistakes. It's only what's important is that you're present for yourself. Because I know you're going to be in your head a lot. So there's going to be a lot of letting go and surrendering. I wrote here, it's funny, I wrote that, coming from, I was going to say, instead of saying professional ruminator, coming from a Olympic ruminator, your mind plays tricks on you that you're thinking that you're doing something productive, like you're fixing yourself, or like if you think this way of a certain situation, then maybe the outcome is going to be different. So you're just trying to process something that maybe doesn't need to be processed mentally, but in your body. And I guess one of the things about the 30-day no contacts, specifically for me, is that part of surrendering the outcome. We don't know the outcome. We can't control the outcome. All we can do is be present for ourselves in this moment. I know. It was so tempting. I really thought about it. It was so tempting to just open this space and talk about, what other channels talk about, which is the philosophy behind why you shouldn't be talking to that person, or if you do the 30-day contact rule, the byproduct of it is you focus on yourself and then you get better, and then whether or not you end up together again, or whether or not at least you would have come out of it a better person. But it still takes away the focus and the attention away from you. So, I am just trusting that however I am holding this space will help someone. Because this is the way I am choosing to create this space, and the intention is not sexy, it's boring, it's the things that we don't want to face. And I'm not here to force you to face the truth, because honestly, we don't know. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know what the future brings. All we have is today, this very moment. And if you're joining me in this space, I am so glad that you're here, and it's such a gift Thank you. Thank you for giving me that gift of being able to serve. It is such an honor. And thank you for giving me this gift of being able to be present, not only for myself, but to be able to show up and create this container for us. It is truly, truly helping me. I know it's just day 2, but there have been kind of thoughts that would come up and I would take notes of it. And there are a lot of realizations that are clicking for me simply because I want to be better for this space. I want to be better so that I can show up here with a capacity to hold space for others. And I hope I am, in whatever little way I'm able to contribute and to ease what you're going through right now. I kind of forgot why I wrote open the faucet here. I said open the faucet and then I pointed to Olympic ruminator. So I don't know what that means, but maybe it means like in this very moment, I just need to be present for you guys for a few minutes before we conclude today's space. Oof. Somehow when I say conclude, I don't know, someone's saying, no, just stay here for a bit. Stay here a little bit longer. I will, okay. So long as I still feel called to stay, I will. Oh man. There's just so many emotions coming up, but there's a feeling of comfort. I don't know if I'm the one feeling comforted by whoever is watching and being so present in this space, or I'm comforting someone because I am showing up and being so present. Maybe both of us. Oh my gosh. Maybe we just gave each other a virtual hug. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. See, this is the part where it's like, if other people were watching, it's like, oh, they're going crazy. They were just crying and now they're laughing. Yep, it's gonna be messy, but we're trusting the process. We are trusting the process, and I look forward to the day where we're going to be looking back at this and saying like, oh my God, I am so glad that we showed up. And so thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourself, and thank you for showing up in this space, trusting, allowing, and open and receptive, because it invites me to be the same way. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3.